Hey gamblers, today we're talking about a question that we get all the time, and that is, what is the best sports book? What is the best online sports book of 2022? And we get this question quite often right before the NFL season and the college football season kick off. So if you don't have an account here, you're going to want one because it is definitely one of the best sites that you can use to make real money betting on football. So after all the reviews, the ranks, the ratings, the reports, we've broken it down. We got the top one that we're going to give to you, and we have the links below to where you get signed up and playing today. So let's show you what we got. All right, gamblers, we jump right into it and give it right to you. MyBookie.ag, number one sports book in our ratings, rankings, reports, everything you have. We do the research. Basically, take a look at some criteria that's very, very important. We're going to go through that here in a minute. You can see the promotions, the casino games, just all the different additional information they provide, some VIP programs, things like that. And we'll get to that here in a minute as far as the join button, but we will have the links below to get started, get going with the best sports book. Obviously, you're going to need that for college football, NFL, NBA, MLB playoffs, and World Series games. Guys, if you don't have a sportsbook account and are curious, this is going to be in 45 states. I believe Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, New York, and Nevada are the 5 you cannot get MyBookie.ag. So if you're in a state that is in, other than that, you're ready to go. And we'll have the links. You get fired up right away with their sign up bonus. That's one of the first things is you can actually double your first deposit up to $1,000 and get an entry in this $100,000 Survivor contest, which is a lot of fun, especially when you're getting your account started, getting going. Let's say you put in $500, they'll match it up to another $500. If you put in $1,000, they'll match it up to $1,000. If you put in $200, they'll put in $200. But it's pretty amazing. That's I think probably the largest sign up bonus. That's one thing. Above and beyond that, and don't get me wrong, the cash is important, but is your customer service. And over here to the right hand side, the help center, guys, problem solving, experienced customer service people. We've gotten to know them on a personal relationship relative to just first names and, hey, can I talk to whoever we need to talk to? And away we go into getting the best service provided on in this online sportsbook world. We'll show you here some of the information to help you out. Well, here we go. You can kind of say to yourself, customer service, what's the big deal? It's not that much to it, right? Well, there's always something in a particular area that you might have a question with. And you can see here, simple things like how to deposit. They have many, many methods and many different ways to do that. A credit card, bank card, that kind of thing. They do cryptocurrencies, so that's awful nice. Again, all your different payout abilities right here, very simple. So when you want to get your winnings, it's very simple to process that, usually within about 24 hours to get your funds back once you win, once you take your money out and you pass through that approval process. It goes very, very quick. Again, mentioned the cryptocurrency that they have availability to, and then all the different areas. And you get your casino area. You just got the sports book, you got the race book, you got the the different areas within the casino itself. So there's a lot that you might have a question about or need help with. And the customer service people here, we have 25 points as our highest number you can get, and customer service is one of the 4 pillars. They get 25 points there in this area. Again, hugely important relative to trust and consistency, and definitely MyBookie does that for us. All right, guys, on to pillar 2 or category 2, and that's design. And here at the Sportsbook, the design is like no other. It's crisp, it's clean, it's easy to see, it's easy to view, it's easy to navigate. We're going to show you through the different aspects of the Sportsbook itself and also the online betting. So here we go. Okay, guys, and welcome to the home page of the Sportsbook. You can see here the Sportsbook covers a lot of things. I always go top to bottom and left to right, but you can see once again your cashier, easy to deposit funds in here. Your bonuses and your promos. We'll talk again a little bit about that a little bit later on, but it's very, very simple to navigate, simple to find what you're looking for. You can see right now we're in the NFL preseason, so you can see the slate of games that are coming up here soon. Nice to read, nice and clear, and we'll take a look at a couple of examples. All right, as we mentioned, here you have your point spread, your money line, and your total. These are the main line wagers that are offered at all the different sports books, and this is what's nice about this is you click on it, see it clearly. It's not difficult to find. You've got the dates, the times, all the information you need to know about the game. And we're going to scroll down here and just kind of pick one randomly. We'll just take a look. Let's take a look at this LA Rams game. So in this particular case, if you want to take the point spread, and let's say you're going to play the LA Rams, you could bet minus 110 odds, which means if you bet $11, you'd win 10. If you bet 55, you'd win 50. Or if you bet $110, you'd win 100. But let's say that you took the Rams minus 1.5. They would need to win the game by 2 points or more to cover that point spread. Okay. Let's say the Rams won by 1 point. Let's say that they won 21-20. Well, that extra little half a hook, a little half a point would have actually caused a loss for you, because the people that had the Houston Texans plus 1.5 points in that situation would have covered that spread, because the final score was not enough, not 2 points or more for LA to cover, and or if Houston would actually win the game. But on the easier side of things is moneyline. Moneyline right here at this Packers game is minus 157. So what this means here is no point spreads, no 3-point spreads are going to be involved in this. But if you took the Packers to win the game outright, you would bet $15.70 to win 10. The math keeps going to extrapolate out to you'd wager 157 to win 100. Now, let's say you thought the Saints are going to win. You're like, you know what? I'd either take the Saints plus 3, get 3 points. That means Green Bay would have to win by 4 or more, or have New Orleans just win outright. You got minus 110 odds. If I thought the Saints were going to win outright and not have to worry about a point spread, I would just play them at plus 128. So what that means there is for every $10 I bet, I'd win $12.80 back. Or if I placed a $100 bet, and I'll show you here the live example, hit the button here. And let's say we put $100 in right here. See how simple and fast and easy this is. It would show you here you'd win 128. That's the plus 128 odds. You hit that button, place that bet. It is that easy. Super easy. Awesome site. You can get into parlays, teasers, all kinds of different games here going on with all the different sports you can see on the left-hand side. You've got some college games that will be coming up right around the corner. So if you're betting college football, awesome place to be, as well as the MLB playoffs, the World Series, things like that going forward. So all your sports here, UFC, etc. are here. Now let's take you on a quick look into live betting. Okay, live betting is when you have a game that's actually going on. Let's say that this Bears game was in the middle of the second quarter and you wanted to wager on some things. You could go in there and actually place some live wagers on the games that are currently going on. And it's going to show you here we have some live wagers and live betting going on coming up here in the Detroit Tigers Cleveland Guardians game. And again, you see the clocks here telling you when you have some tennis going on, live betting. You can bet on some of these types of things. So if you want to bet during the game, bet on what's going to happen in the game, that's live betting. And MyBookie does an outstanding job of that. So that was the second pillar, design. We gave them a 24 and a 25 on design. Again, highest points you can get. And the next thing we have is obviously the bookkeeping. We mentioned the cashier. Again, lots of options, lots of choices, extremely good customer service and setting the expectation of you. All right, as we mentioned, lots and lots of choices, lots of options. Very simple. Going to do a deposit. You're going to select which one you would like to use. Again, cryptocurrency is definitely not a problem here, but here's some of the other information and pieces of communication you'll get from MyBookie.ag customer service to help you understand the expectations of when you would get your funds upon your request and approval. So that's very, very nice to have at all times. Again, 24, 25 points out of the 25 max. They're extremely good, easy to work with as far as the banking. The next thing is bonuses and promos. We'll cover that coming up. All right, gamblers, now here's why we voted them #1 in promos as well. First thing is you get a huge, massive welcome bonus, up to $1,000, your first deposit. That is incredible. And what's nice about this is their promos and bonuses go hand in hand with typically what you have a lot of interest in. So if you're a sports bettor, they're going to be a lot of sports betting related type bonuses. If you're in the casino a little bit as well, they're going to pick up on that and help you with some casino bonuses and programs and things like that. So they're going to match it up and have a good idea of what you like to play. They're not going to give you a bonus or a reward program that really, doesn't do you any good. And that's actually very important. That's part of, good customer service and thought out customer service, which they do a fantastic job of. Now, I want to remind you, if you want to get started and get playing right away, get playing today, you can hit the link below and enroll, get joined. And, afterward, let us know how you did. Let us know which game you won. Let us know which games you might have won collectively. And give us any feedback after you've had a chance to check out this quick review and our vote for top sportsbook of 2022 in the U.S. for those players that qualify. And also, again, if you have any questions or feedback, love to hear from you.